Hello, YouTube pipe community. It's Brendan again, Brandywine Valley Piper. Hope everybody's doing well, and trying to get a couple VRs out today. So this is going to be my VR going to Scott, Night Train Piper, and he was talking on his video about Codger blends and what a Codger blend means to me. So I wanted to get this VR out to him. Little housekeeping, I'm smoking on a bookshop and my estate pipe that I got at a antique store. It's in Arlington. So I don't know, I couldn't find much about it. So I really don't know much about when it was made, how old it is. This could be an old pipe of Codger. Could have smoked back in the 50s or 60s. So I really like it. It's got a nice sterling silver band here. The only negative thing about it, I guess you could say, because I do really like the pipe, is it does have a stinger inside, which I actually don't mind it. It's just, it gurgles a lot, and it's hard to get, pipe cleaners in there to clean it out, or I'm sorry, just dry it out. But I've been able to find some small pipe cleaners, or the tapered ones that has the one end that's really small, just to get in there and get rid of that gurgle. Which I usually smoke aromatics in this, but today I wanted to smoke some Haunted Bookshop in here, so I shouldn't get much gurgling because it's a very dry tobacco. So let me get this lit, and we'll talk about Codger blends. I probably should have smoked the Codger blend while I was doing this, but I was already out here smoking it. Also pairing it with some coffee, which everybody knows coffee goes very well with Haunted Bookshop. So Scott, when I think of a Codger blend, I think of a blend that's been around for a long time, a blend that has a long history. Maybe it was, the company was started and it was developed back in, the 1800s or early 1900s, and it's lasted for a long time, which shows that it's a great blend. It's something that you think about your grandfather smoking, just something no frills, just throw it in your pipe and puff away. Usually they're Burleys. Sometimes, it's Burleys and Virginia, but most likely it's roughly majority of Burleys. Most Codgers back then had one pipe, two pipes. They had their blend that they loved, and that's all they smoked. The other nice thing about it is they were able to get it at drugstores and probably grocery stores, convenience stores. So that's the other thing, is they were readily available. They were easy to find. These blends are not necessarily easy to find anymore. The only one that, I've really been able to find at like a gas station, or definitely not drugstores. They don't really sell them that I've seen anymore. Or, one of those smoke shops, which kind of focus on cigarettes or vapes. They usually will have a couple pouches, and that would be half and half and Captain Black. Usually those are pretty easy to find. But some of the other blends that I've tried, Sir Walter Raleigh, it was okay. I wasn't really a big fan. I actually like the aromatic a little more. Carter Hall, really like Carter Hall. It's got, a little bit of a, it's definitely got that nutty, chocolatey taste that you get with Burleys. The other Half and Half is another one. So Half and Half and Carter Hall are probably my two favorite right now. There are a couple that I haven't tried that I really want to try. Prince Albert, you know, I really want to get it, you know, try that. But I don't want to buy a 14-ounce tin of it until I can taste it. So that's one I wish they would, you know, at least sell it in a pouch so I could taste it before, you know, getting a big tub of it. Sorry, my dog sees somebody, so she's got to go bark. Granger's another one I would like to try. I don't know much if that has any toppings or not. That's another thing that I kind of think about when we talk about the Codger blends is, you know, they're lightly topped. They don't really have, you know, a lot of topping, but just a little bit, you know, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of vanilla. Well, I guess, whatchamacallit, Captain Black. That's a little bit more heavy on the topping, but not too bad. It's not goopy or anything. Prince Albert and Granger, I'm not sure what they have on there. I know there's a couple other ones I'm not thinking of that I haven't tried yet. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the ones that I could think of off the top of my head. So the other thing about, you know, the Codger blends is they're roughly, you know, inexpensive. They're not very expensive because you can buy them in the tubs and the pouches. I don't think you'll spend over $10 on, you know, a pouch. I'm not sure how much the tubs are because it depends if it's a 7-ounce or 14-ounce. So I really want to try some Prince Albert, like I said. Once I try that, then I'm going to determine which one I want to buy a tub of. It's either going to be that or Carter Hall. I love Carter Hall. It's got that nutty, chocolatey note. Very easy to smoke, easy to prepare. So once I can get a little sample of the Prince Albert, give that a try. I will kind of make a decision on which one I'm gonna, you know, buy. You know, I buy Half and Half a lot just because it's so easy to find. Like I said, I can go to 3 or 4 different places here, and I don't really have any other options of getting pipe tobacco in this area. I have to drive to get to any kind of shop. So that's one I can always get. And online, obviously you can order all this online. But I like to get things locally if possible. So hope that answers your question, Scott. You know, I love these giveaways. It just gives me something to talk about. 'Cause sometimes that's one thing I struggle with when I'm getting ready to do a video is what should I talk about today? So this helps me out with, all right, this is your plan for today. So thanks again for putting this on, and I'm gonna get off here. It's a beautiful day out here. So I mean, it's like 70 degrees right now in August. So I wanna get outside and enjoy it. So thanks for stopping by and watching my video. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And give me a like if you like the video. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day, and everybody take care.